What's good, proxies? Today we're going to be talking about the best WNG you should pull as a free-to-play player in Zenless Zone Zero. If you don't spend any money on the game, then your W engine choices matter a lot more than you think, especially if you factor in that W engine could have been a completely new character on your account, and that the weapon banner isn't guaranteed. I myself have been playing Zenless Zone Zero just under 500 days, so best believe I've made some terrible pulling decisions. That's why I'm here today, so you don't make the same mistakes I did. So without further ado, let's dive on in. These are the top W engines I think you should pull to maximize the value of your account. It'd be a sin if I didn't start off by recommending Heartstring Nocturne. This is by far the best W engine for attack type units. It may be Evelyn's signature, but best believe it is the second best in slot for every other attack type unit. Whether it be Harumasa or Elenjo, this is their second best in slot by far. Diving a little deeper as to why this weapon's so good though, it has one of the highest base attacks in the game alongside a crit rate substat, and its passive effect is a free crit rate boost of 50%. That's unconditionally, by the way. That's insane. This is by far the best engine you should pull as a free-to-play player. It will save your account. Trust. Moving on to the next option though, I wanted to showcase in this video W engines that could be versatile on not just the character they were made for, but engines like Heartstring Nocturne and now Tusks of Fury. I know that you're thinking, Tusks of Fury, that is a defense agent weapon. Yeah, and we haven't really had many defense agents come out in a very long time. It seems as though Zenless has probably given up on the defense type, but I have a feeling that they are gonna do some sort of overhaul on the defense class down the line. And when they do, Tusks of Fury is gonna go along with it. I don't know if you've realized, but a lot of the W engines in ZZZ are very tailor-made to their specific agent. Tusks of Fury is very versatile, with its impact substat and its passive effect not being held down by a specific attribute makes it so good. Up next, it was actually very difficult to decide on a best W engine for stun agents, mainly because there's so many good options to choose from. The first two that actually came to mind were Spectral Glaze and Blazing Laurel. Picking up either or of those engines will definitely skyrocket your account, but those two engines are nowhere near as versatile as Ice-Jade Teapot is. Yes, you can run Lighter's W engine on a stunner that isn't Lighter and it will still buff fire and ice, but you can just throw on Ice-Jade Teapot on Lighter and he will do the same work. It is Lighter's second best in slot alongside Trigger's second best in slot as well. Well, Trigger third. Would you rather run Lycaon's signature or would you rather buff your team? You decide. Again, the name of the game is versatility. We do not have the resources to be pulling on every W engine that we'd like. So if I were to go for one, it would definitely be Ice-Jade Teapot. I have it on my account and it is incredible. Throwing it on any stun agent that I want and knowing that it is going to be the second best in slot, what a feeling. Now moving on to the last limited W engine that I want to talk about. I would bring up a limited Rupture agent weapon, but as of now there currently isn't one that I could confidently recommend a free-to-play player to pick up. Some might say Yishwen's, but I think that she could honestly do without it. She is an incredible agent even without it. I have her at M0 and she carries me through the endgame with a 4-star weapon. Alright, now going over our options for the Anomaly class, there was two engines I was really struggling to decide from, that being Yanagi's signature and Alice's. It was difficult to decide on one over the other because going over meta tier list takes on the two engines, a lot of people are valuing Alice's engine because it could be thrown on Piper, Alice, and Jane, but I don't think that that is a good indicator of whether the engine is good or not. Yes, it does give you some free anomaly proficiency, but just by going over Timeweaver's effect, you'll notice that it also grants anomaly proficiency. The only restriction is that you have to cast an EX special to get it, though unlike other W engines, you wouldn't even be able to get the effect because most of them are so tailor-made to their specific agent, unlike this one. And at one point, this W engine was a lot better. It actually got nerfed. It used to grant the electric buildup rate or attribute anomaly to every element. Even though it said just electric, it used to grant it to any element. It was insane. But recently they nerfed it. Though the other effect still stands, you still get extra anomaly proficiency along with extra disorder damage. It's still an incredible W engine. Now, lastly, going over the support category, this one was also really difficult because I just don't want to give you any terrible advice going willy nilly, you know? So I was really looking into it. It was difficult to say whether Astra's is better or Yuzuha's, mainly because Yuzuha really needs her W engine. And you could actually throw on Yuzuha's on Astra every now and it could be okay. But honestly, with a free to play option like Kaboom the Cannon, you really don't need to pull on a limited W engine for support characters. Kaboom the Cannon runs good on Yuzuha, on Astra, pretty much every single support you could think of. Kaboom the Cannon is probably the best pick for you outside of Sakaku, I would say. All right, so what makes it so good though? Well, Kaboom the Cannon is pretty much a mini Elegant Vanity. Elegant Vanity gives your whole team a 20% boost, while Kaboom the Cannon gives 4%, stacking up to 4 times, equaling 12%. Just 8% under Elegant Vanity. And it is a 4-star option. That's wild. I mean, I'm telling you, this W engine is so good. I have two built and need a third. Two of them built at level 60, by the way. It's that good. If this video helped you out, I would really appreciate if you dropped a sub. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, trying to get this channel monetized. It would be awesome as hell. Peace out. I'll catch you in the next one, all right?